moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. You will grow up in the blink of an eye.
Good morning and welcome back. I think I'm going to film a week this week, purely just because I said about filming Foo Fighters, but I don't know how much time I'm going to have to actually just film Foo Fighters. All about. It is Monday. Stanley's actually still in bed. He had a bit of a late night last night because Dan's granddad is in the hospital, so Dan did the visiting times. Stanley was nearly asleep when Dan got back, and then Dan hyped him up. So he did that with Alana as well. So the kids had a bit of a late night last night, although Alana still got up at 6:30 as normal. Just playing in the background. She's started. Just don't know she's going to do it. Pulling herself up on everything now. She's not going to do it now, is she? She's going to prove me wrong and just sit there. Oh, look, there she goes. She does that every time now she's on something. And the other day she took a couple of steps off of what she was playing with to the couch towards Stanley, and she's done a few steps across the couch. So we're almost at cruising phase. Not that Stanley likes that, because now his safe zone, which is the couch, is no longer a safe zone. So, oh, there he's got the cat. So yeah, he's no longer safe. We're not having doing much today, we're just chilling. My friend's coming to see us. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, she's okay. The weather was minging this morning, as you saw, but it seems to be kind of brightening up a bit now. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully. Doesn't look like summer at the minute, does it? But yeah, we're going to sit and chill at home today. Get some bits done. I need to dye Ellie's hair because she wants her hair dyeing. She quite likes the red colour, so I'm going to do it red. If there's enough left over, Dan wants his doing for football. Because if anybody is interested in football, knows it's the Euros. They start this week. So, yes, he will want red hair for that, as you can see. We have a flag up there. You probably noticed in my last vlog, there's one on the dining room doors, there's one in our bedroom, there's one in Alana's bedroom. I'm quite surprised all the bandanas and stuff haven't come out yet. We need to find this one's bandana, because he has his own football bandana as well. I'm sure that's in one of my drawers upstairs though, so I need to put that on my jobs list to dig out. But yeah, today's going to be a home day, and then I think tomorrow I'm going to go out about. Wednesday's probably a home day, and then Thursday will be Manchester. So I will try and film as much as I remember to film, but I'm rubbish and never remember. Yeah, that's all I've got for you, I think. Just sat chilling, awful cold. Great.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep.
So this is just a few bits that I picked up from Home Bargains. I've got myself a tabletop ironing board. I don't own an ironing board because I don't really iron, but thought at least that way then when I do need to, it's nice and little. I've got some Sephora because I was out of Sephora almost, so I've got that. If you can hear Telly in the background, I've had to pick Stanley up from nursery because he's poorly. I've had him at the doctor's. It turns out he's got a chest infection and possible tonsillitis, so he's at home for the day. I've got this to try on my hair to see how it goes. I've been trying to obviously deal with my natural curls. I'm not very good with them. Poo bags, boring stuff. Cowpole, which is a good job I picked up because like I've just said, I've just had to pick Stanley up. Drinks cup for Alana. See if she gets on better with this one than the ones that she's been using. I'm quite impressed actually because in Asda they're nearly £6. In Home Bargains it was something like £2.49. Some pain de chocolats for Stanley because he likes these. I've got some ponchos, so we're going to take these to Avril Lavigne, Foo Fighters, and I'm going to pack 2 for me and my sister-in-law for when we go to Paris. Got some Toby treats, some waffles for Ellie. She likes these ones, so I grabbed them while I was there. Some more Toby treats for him. Spoiled little doggy, isn't he? Just some biscuits to keep the biscuit tin topped up. Father's Day present for Dan. Some snacks for me and my sister for the car on Thursday. Dan's work gloves. As you guys know, I buy these work gloves every time I go in for him. Got some Chinese marinade because we didn't have any Chinese flavour one in. So we've got that for like chickens and stuff for the barbecue. I just grabbed 2 work drinks for Dan because they didn't have the Red Bull on the shelf. So I just grabbed him them 2 for now. My father-in-law wanted a washing line, so I've got him a retractable one like ours. And my cousin actually sent me a picture of this that she picked up her little boy. We're going abroad next year. I know it's next year, but I thought these would be absolutely fantastic for, well, packing in the suitcase. Nice and flat and compact, and they had 2 different colours, so there will be no fighting over them. I'm going to get all this stuff put away and then I'll show you literally the handful of bits that I grabbed from Tesco. So this is just a few bits that I got from Tesco's. Got Dan's Father's Day card. Got some next size up teats for Alana because she's due them. And these are in the sale. They are the footless ones. Give them a go because like I said, we've had not much summer, so at least these will be good for her, especially when she's trying to stand, because her long leg ones at the minute, she tries to stand in them and they're too long for her, so she can't really stand in them. So we find rather than put her in short stuff, but then she's getting cold, so that's what I've gone for. These ones here, with the no feet in them. Good morning, guys. That's Alana. Well, it's now the next day. As I said yesterday, we ended up picking Stanley up early because nursery rang, said all of a sudden he started coughing, wouldn't stop, and his inhalers wouldn't work. So I managed to get him in at the doctor's, and he has swollen tonsils and a chest infection, bless him. So we pretty much spent most of yesterday just like chilling out on the sofa, just resting at home with him, getting his meds and stuff in him, Calpol. He went to bed okay last night actually, he didn't cough at all, so hopefully that's a good sign. The most we did yesterday was probably a tip run. She's just at the patio doors, shouting at the outside. Because as soon as she hears certain doors open, that's it, she's fast. Like, you've got to be quick to make sure that you don't escape. She's just a cute, and they're happy. Looks like somebody else is going to start with a cough as well. So obviously we didn't get as much done yesterday as I hoped, but it's what it is, isn't it? Doesn't matter. I'm going to attempt to clean the floors around the kids today. Even if I mainly get, well, definitely we'll do the dining room floor. I can do that while I'm on naps. But then, like, the hallway floor and the kitchen floor, I can do when I've got both, because I can shut them off while they're dry. So that's not too bad. Oh, you're gonna get off. It's because, again, feeling tired. Never mind. Yeah, other than that, we're just going to chill out at home. I still haven't packed from Manchester. Never mind. Might just do that in the morning. Sling a few bits together. I just want to make sure that the house is on top of and there's, you know, Dan's organised and you don't have to worry about anything while I'm not here. So we're going to, like, get both the kids' baths tonight and, like I said, make sure everything's on top of. The other thing he's going to have to juggle is walking the dog. I suppose he could always do that in the afternoon and take Alana with him in the pram, so that's quite an easy fix there. But yeah, we're up. Alana's had some milk. I'm going to get her changed in a minute because I'm pretty sure she's grunting under the table. Great. And then let her milk settle for half an hour and do her porridge. And just wait for Stanley to wake up. I'm going to let him sleep for as long as he wants. So I'm not going to go wake him up or anything, but if he gets up then I'll go get him. And we'll have breakfast and we'll play. I might even take them both out just for a little drive at some point today, you know, if he's getting a bit cabin fever, because the weather is still looking miserable. It chucked it down again yesterday. You can see actually, being around it barely rained at all yesterday. That water in there was just collected from one little rainfall. It just, I don't know. Hopefully I can fit a gym session in tonight because I've massively fallen off that wagon so badly. It's unreal. I went for a walk last night just to get some steps in, get a bit of exercise. So that's not too bad, but we do need to get back into routine. I think because we've just had like so many birthdays and plans and stuff, obviously that then takes a back foot, but then you fall out of the routine of getting yourself sorted and going, don't you? So we're going to get me back into that routine, hopefully, which will be good. But yeah, I feel like I'm just sat here rambling because I'm tired. I feel snotty. But then I've been snotty for about a week and a half now. I don't know whether that's maybe signs of hay fever. Not that I've ever had hay fever before, but you never know, do you? I could have this cold that everyone's had that no one's been able to get rid of for weeks. God knows. Absolutely God knows. Today will probably be a bit more of a chatty vlog than anything else because I'll probably just keep randomly picking the camera up and chatting. She's definitely grunting over there. So give her a couple of minutes, make sure she's done, and then get her sorted. I've made myself a cup of tea, so I'm going to sit and drink that. And just potter around really. Got some washing in, make sure there's like not a lot of washing. Changed our bedding yesterday, so our bedding's done. Although I've got nowhere to put it all, with it being miserable. We do have a tumble dryer, but I try and save that just for winter. Because obviously, family of 5 in the winter with all the washing we have, you've got no hope, have you? Still keep yawning. I know Ellie's poorly. My dad dropped her off at his house because they work together, don't they? They dropped her off at his house the other day, yesterday. So she didn't look great, so obviously all passing something around that way. I blame the weather. I blame it because it went dead nice at one point, where it's the point where I've got like a tan mark when we're watching all my sits, and now it's just dull and miserable. It is never the 12th of June. Not with this weather. We're going to end up with like loads of weather at the end, aren't we? In like September, October time probably instead. That'll be when summer comes. When I'm back at work. That'll be when it turns up. Oh well. Yeah. She's just chatting away to me. She's so mobile now, it's unreal. Like, she pulls herself up straight away when she's climbing up stuff. She has taken a few steps like cruising around the furniture. She struggles a bit when she's on the couch because I think now she's up and on that. Stanley's a bit like, oh my God, what are you doing? And pushes her off. Bless her. But yeah, she can walk up and down the room with a walker. So I don't think it'll be long until she's off. She's quite confident actually as well. Like she'll be holding on to something and she'll quite happily let go with one hand and reach me with the other hand. So she's quite, you know, she's quite confident. She's not nervous or anything stood on him. I have no idea what she's doing now. So yeah, I think in the next few weeks as the confidence builds, she's just all of a sudden going to go, isn't she? And then poor Stanley's not going to know what to do with himself. Oh well. Anyway, I've rambled enough. I'm going to sit and have some breakfast and just chill out. Good then. What would you like for breakfast? We've got all over the place in a minute. Thanks, Stanley. Thanks, Stanley. What would you like? Yeah. See what's up with her. See what's wrong with Lana. Look at me. See, Lana? Yeah. There's a little pan. There it is. There's a little pan. Yeah? Yes, Stanley. Oh, in your bowl. Oh, careful, Alana's coming. You can get your bowl then. You can get your porridge made. Yeah, I know. Alana likes the dog bowls. Yeah. Get a spoon. Thank you. Thank you. You okay, Miss? Yes. Yeah. Just keep an eye on what Alana's doing. She's living over there, do you? No. We don't really know where they're doing. No. You okay, Lana? Yeah. You Alana? Yeah. No, you're Stanley. Yeah. You're Stanley. Yeah. Yes, Stanley. Oh, is that your doggy? Yes. It's your doggy, wow. That was Riley's doggy when Riley was little. It's very old, that doggy, Stanley. Probably about 14 years old. And now it's all yours. Helping with the washing, Alana. Are you okay? Is everybody okay? Yeah? What's the matter, Alana? Let's give that a minute to settle, hey? Your cup of tea okay? That's okay, that's not too bad. Are you chasing Stanley? Yeah. We need to check Stanley's porridge. We're a bit all over the place, aren't we? Alana is currently chasing Stanley for a pull-on dog that he has. So he's running off with it, and she's crying and chasing him. So, this is our lives, isn't it? This is what we get up to, isn't it? You two started fighting, were we both? You two started fighting over stuff, haven't we? Yay. So the battle of the siblings begins. Thank you for turning it off. Yeah. Are you my little helper? Yeah. Let's get breakfast done then. Is Alana climbing or is that your doggy? Yeah. Okay, let's get breakfast done for everybody then, yeah? Yeah, okay. Why do they always want the chair that's unavailable? Hey? Yeah. Come sit have your porridge then. We always put a surprise choc in it. Come give it a stir and see the choc. That's Ellie's sticker. No, it's Ellie's. One of those days, isn't it? Yes, Stanley. Is she having breakfast? Yeah. Yeah, that's your breakfast. Alana's got a spoon, but thank you. Your blue spoon's the other side of the table, look. Yeah. Dog face up to you. Yeah, your blue spoon. Mix it, look, and you find your choc. No. No? Do you want choc porridge? No. You asked for choc porridge. No. Stanley, mix it. No. Are you going to come eat your breakfast, Stanley? No. Do you not want your choc porridge now? Yeah? Are you going to come eat it? No. Are you sure? No. Okay. Please tell me I'm not the only one who has to wrestle their toddler to get them dressed. No. Yes, Stanley? Yeah, 1 second. You know that video of the crocodile where someone throws a towel on it and it shakes it all over the place? Yeah, that is exactly how we feel, isn't it? So that is what we have just done, attempting to get this one dressed. Wrestled with him like an alligator. His trousers are already off, so we're just gonna, oh hello, we're just gonna go with it. We'll let him run around and just be trouserless, aren't we? Unless we need to go out anywhere. So yeah, Alana is currently napping. This is what we're doing. I am currently a climbing frame. Aren't I? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Alana's dinner is some of the pancakes that I made the other week. These are like, they're like them fruity kind of crisps, aren't they? The melty ones. Like a banana, like rusky type bar thing. Oh, sorry. And I am going to have a bit of salad. Stanley has already eaten and is now over there watching telly. He's just having 5 minutes because I think he's just feeling a little bit worn out, bless him. But then we can sort out some more medicine for him and hopefully help him pick up a little bit. After we've had dinner, obviously. Good morning. It's now Thursday. I've been swimming and got swimming over and done with this morning. I've attempted to let my hair dry naturally for the curls because today we are heading to Manchester to go watch Foo Fighters. I say we, me and Katie. So I'm home. Alana is currently napping. Just waiting on Dan to get home from work. He's going to have a quick lay down and rest. before we go. My sister is getting ready as we speak at her house. I am packed, and then we are, well, we're going to set off and get going. We're very much looking forward to it, so that is good. I can't stop touching it, which is probably a bad thing. That's probably not going to help, but I'm very curious to see how this stays, because they are actually quite nice kills. I just need to learn to look after them better, I think. But yeah, so that is that. I have got a bobble in case it starts to annoy me. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for the washer, peg a little bit of washing out. It's basically my swim gear. Get that pegged out, and then I am good to go. I think because everything's done and Alana's sleeping, time is now probably going to drag. Oh well, at least I'm ready.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Well, it is literally, I don't know, probably about 3-4 days later again. I filmed absolutely nothing of the Foo Fighters. They were so good though. Oh, so good. We haven't seen them since Taylor Hawkins' passing, so it was quite like, you know, whether we was going to enjoy it or not, but they are so good. They are still so good. There's not the banter there between Taylor and Dave like there normally is. Like, you know, they have a bit of banter with each other. Like Taylor will come down and sing and Dave will play the drums and stuff like that. Obviously didn't get any of that, but it was still really good. My body ached. My legs was absolutely killing me. Oh, we stayed. It's a dead nice little place called Ox Noble in Manchester. I would recommend staying there. The room was lovely. Food was lovely, people was lovely. It was literally 2 minutes from one of the main tram stations, so that made it like travelling so much easier. I'm trying to think what else. They had like Italians around there, loads of food places around there, but we'd stayed at the pub. When we go to see Avril Lavigne next month, actually, it's on the exact same street as that, but we're staying a little bit further away. It was dead easy to get to off the motorway, so very, very straightforward. Really easy, which was really good. So yeah, oh, I'm gonna get off. Oh, that was really good. We got stuck in a little bit of traffic travelling home on the Friday, but nothing major. And I've barely filmed anything since. Obviously, we've been said we're having the wettest summer ever, aren't we? So I don't know if you can see, it still looks miserable outside. So we've actually barely been able to do a lot. Like, we took the dog for a walk and got caught in it on the Friday. Saturday, I'm trying to remember what we did Saturday. Well, we did the food shop, but then like my sister and nephew came round, Dan's mum popped round to see the kids and stuff, and it pretty much just rained on and off all day. Then it was Father's Day, and it did the same thing, pretty much just rained on and off all day. Now Father's Day wasn't actually as bad. Managed to get a bit of garden time, managed to get the dog walked. in the sun, which was nice. But yeah, today looks like it's going to be miserable again. Great. Oh well. We've got Alana's 10-month review today, so we've got that appointment at, I'm going to say 10:30, I'll have to double check the letter. It's on top of the check. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and say goodbye, and thanks for watching our weekly vlog that ended up being probably about 4 days and little snippets of a couple of days. But yeah, here comes Alana. I'm just having me a cup of tea because Stanley's still in bed. I'm going to get me breakfast in a second, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.